Okay, let's get the prediction going. Let's get game number 1 started. Good luck, players. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play here, 1,138 for Custer. Miss drops, miss flips, and he's down at 1,139. And that Tetris from Cole is gonna give him the win. Now, Custer trying to recover here. Got a lumber but couldn't get it over, topping out at 192. Tetris, yeah, for some reason the 6s are being read incorrectly for Cole. 616, oh, no, a miss drop and I'm top out at 689 for Custer, so Cole. And that Tetris will get into 713, excellent.
Alright, both players are ready. Where's the start button? Does it just start automatically? No, countdown 5 seconds. That's it, right? Probably. Does that work? It does. 5, 4, 2, 1. There we go. I'm getting back in the swing of Tetris champs. I haven't used it in a while. It's also weird to restream without music, but I think it's funny to do it on this channel, so I'm going to. Oh, my cam for Dan is slightly off where it normally is. There we go. Fixed. So, to start out with, Nek0 did have no burns for longer. Unfortunately, now has burned, so very sad. Dan only one burn for a brief period there, but his stack is secret grading right now, so assumedly going to have to burn a bit to keep that going. 94,000 for Nek0 versus 53,000 for Dan. I do hate the CTL playlist. That is very much why I'm not using the music. It means that Peek either has to do just upload the... If the match is good, Peek either has to upload it without any music or manually put music in. And that is funny. But it's also better for production quality to be able to manually put the music in post, to be fair. It means that you don't have cuts in the music between matches. And I know you can split the channels and stuff, so the VOD wouldn't even have the music, but I don't want to listen to the music. DanV at 171. Nek0 at 254. This pace from Dan is far off of my previous DanV restream, where he got the transition comp world records of like 753 or something. Still not terrible pace though. It's still looking like, what, 260 probably at 60 lines, which is perfectly fine. Just Nek0's playing pretty solid low burn Tetris, and as soon as I say that, it does have a burn setup here. Might be able to get a dirty Tetris though if the bar comes pretty soon. Appears to be a pretty long drought here though. Hitting 30 now. And finally it comes right as Nek0 has to plug the well. Ooh, interesting spot for Nek0 here. Getting very sketchy, gonna have to take some very high up burns to try and recover this, but it's not too messy of a stack, I guess. Oh, that's bad. That long bar hang, but another long bar in quick succession. Well, actually 2 more in quick succession. Definitely not an uncomfortable situation there. All was fine all the time. So 362 for Nek0 versus 350 for DanV. About half a Tetris between the players. And a couple lines between them. Cobra in chat rooting on Dan. There you go, Dan. You've got a fan. Cobra is in fact a Dan fan. There's someone like outside my window I mean, I'm on the 4th floor of the building, but still, there's someone outside my window who's playing, like, party rock out of their car radio, and their windows are open, and it's like, I haven't heard that song in, like, 10 years. Who's listening to party rock in 2024, the year of our Lord? Dan, Tetris up to 487. Nek0 at 507. Ooh, nice dirty Tetris adjustment kind of thing. I don't know, from Dan. Whatever it was good. Dan does have a 1,893 point lead right now. Nek0 transitions at 579. Dan just holding out for the bar. Eventually it'll come, I'm sure. One day. Nope. 559 is the transition into a Tetris up to 585. So still around a Tetris deficit pace-wise. Where's the background music? I've discussed this already. The background music isn't here because it's for two reasons. One, I don't like the CTL official background music, so I don't want to listen to it. And two, it's funny to make Peek have to edit in music in post if the match is good. So, Nek0 in a spot of bother here, but should be fine. It's not too dangerous a situation, just not the perfect stack, though. The lack of bar is alarming. Nevertheless, it does eventually arrive. About 750k for Nek0 to 700k for Dan. Dan scoring that Tetris, and Nek0's board not particularly clean still, will mean that Dan's probably going to either even out or retake the pace lead. I don't know if retake is the correct word, I don't know if Dan ever had it, but still, taking it nonetheless. Ooh, Nek0, that is a dangerous misdrop of a T-piece in the middle of the stack. Luckily, didn't get things that didn't burn immediately afterwards, but now Nek0's the one doing some kind of secret grade, so let's see how that turns out. Not going to get a dirty Tetris there. Would have been very satisfying if he did, but sometimes things aren't meant to be. Just shy of 900k now for Dan. Just shy of 800k for Nek0, so Dan taking a significant pace lead of around 100k from Nek0's dig there. Fill screen coming up pretty soon, both players in level 27. That's good. Perfect. I did mention that it's probably better to add music in post anyway, but I didn't know that's why. I just thought it would, like, sound better, so you can, you know, not have cuts in the music between games and stuff. That's good. DanV. Just shy of the 1.1, looking at a 1.16 probably into kill screen. Nek0 just hit the kill screen at a basically just dead on the max out. But let's see how many points he can get in the post here. He's pretty good at the invisible 29, so I'm sure being able to see it will help a lot. Also does have the earliest rollover world record or something, doesn't he? I don't know, maybe. Something like that. Up to A60 now. Dan, on the other hand, going to be crossing into 1.2 pretty soon, assuming that he doesn't do what he's doing now, which is misdrop everything. And okay, 1.186 is the top out. You need 1.187, Nek0. I'm saying Nek0 because because that's how English works. It would be pronounced Nek0 if it had a CK in it. I'm pronouncing it how it reads in English. I know it's not an English fucking name, but it's plain and simple. There we go. Nek0's good for the game. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Nek0, interesting opener there. The double perfect clear. See, I did it right there, just to show that I can. Dan, what is that from Dan? Okay, maybe Nek0's perfect clear double opener was optimal here, because I have no idea what the fuck's going on. How do I say it? That's a good question. It changes depending on how I feel. What the Sorry, what is going on with Dan's static? I don't... How has any of this happened? Like, I'm watching it and I'm still not sure what's happening. Oh, that's a nice adjustment though, admittedly. And perfect pieces to just continue spiring forever. I think this might just be the trolliest seed I've ever seen. Oh, Dan's Nestris champs lagging a little bit. Nek0 comfortable at 99,000 points right now compared to the 63,000 of Dan. Sure, that's not great pace, but it's better than what Dan's doing. Dan, Dirty Tetris up to 87,000 points. And another one. There we go, another one. Very cool. So 112,000 points. Board mostly clean-ish, kind of. We were saying, how does Dan miss that T-burn? I don't know. Dan, how does you miss that T-burn? Oh, Nek0 in a little bit of danger here. Gets it all cleaned out reasonably quickly. 60k deficit for DanV currently. Game just not going his way. I'm expecting this game to be like me versus Alex T. He's going to have like 550k into kill screen. I'd still be beating me versus Alex T, but still. Someone in chat requesting Kronkle on camera, there you go. Now back to focus center on Dan. And gonna get a center well Tetris to cross 200k at 80 lines. Not amazing pace, but it is pace. He does have a score at a line count. So it's a start. Now he can work on improving it. Tell Crinkle to move. Nah, it's fine. I can just move the camera. Hell, I could even do this. But one sec, let's just see when this drought ends. It was a 34 drought. That's a pretty long drought, but all things considered, not the worst RNG so far this game. 400k for Nek0, 261 with that Tetris, probably 280. Yeah, 284 for DanV. Let's do this. Oop, that's on top of everything. Just move it behind. Nobody saw anything. Let's hope the match isn't very good. What we can do... like so, and just move it up here. have like a mini crinkle cam for people in chat. There you go. It's the crinkle cam for Cobra. DanV at 375. Scoring a Tetris up to 398. Nek0 100k in the lead at 500k. Yeah, is Emperor saying better than Sunny pace? It is. This is like my kill screen pace. Oh, she left the crinkle cam. What's the point of the crinkle cam if there's no crinkle in it? Oh, wrong cam removal. Where's the right one? That one. There we go. Transition has been hit by Nek0 for 560k, while Dan looking at a 469. Very nice. Dan up to 518. Nek0 with that Tetris up to 642. Wow, 640 something, and now at 642. Having taken a couple burns. So, 100k between the players still. Score difference being pretty comfortably maintained. Did Nek0 change controller? I don't know. You go up to 750. Isn't that a third-party one? It looks like it's got a curved corner. Dan, nice adjustment on the left side there. Nek0 is up to 850 though, so pretty comfortable lead. Ooh. Nek0's board all of a sudden got very bad after, I think that was a double flip on the left side. Didn't catch the exact movement, but looking at the stack, it looks like that's probably what happened. DanV up to 761. Got a pretty comfortable stack compared to Nek0. Ooh, as soon as I say that, that is not the left side that you want, but it is still easier to deal with than Nek0's board. Nek0 setting up a dirty center well Tetris, one off the bottom, there we go. Scores it. Dan setting up a not dirty right well Tetris and also scores it. Goes up to 900k, Nek0 at 1 million points. So, Nek0, million points into the kill screen, going to score a Tetris there, go up to 1,055,000. Dan, 100k behind, so at different points in the game it shifted the lead, but ended up back at 100k into kill screen. Oh, and then misdrops for Dan. Can reopen the right side. This is a doable dig, but not an easy one. Things don't gotta be easy, you can still do them. Oh, but that's not good for Dan. Yeah, couple awkward squares into nothing, opening that hole. 1 million points is the top outscore. Nek0 already at 1.2 million. Works 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yay, same seed as well. Oh, that's wonderful. Similar openings here. but not the same. DanV on 22,800 points, Nek0 on 22,808. Insurmountable lead of 8 points. Simul Tetris is there. Spoke, but my throat decided, no, stop. Midway through the sentence. Why is there no music? I love when people ask that question 17 times in the stream. It's great. It means that I'm succeeding. There's no music because I chose for there to be no music. Dan up to 116, Nek0 at 115. Exactly. Dan with a Vits, according to Jasmine. And, okay. And for Nek0, amazing. Double Vits gameplay while I was reading chat. I'm a great commentator. That's a good question, Deck. I'll get on that right now. Nek0, a little bit sketchy, a little bit high up. Dan, even more so. Gonna need to be pretty careful here. Is okay, I think, yeah. Though that placement is a little bit uncomfortable. It goes against the DCI to play Tetris with no music. Oh, Dan's done at 182. Yeah, couldn't get out of the dig. Nek0 at 261. Is good for the game.
From Eyeball, Curie doing a good job here, but I'll just keep in the highest efficiency you can get. Tetris for Curie, Curie at 223, Eyeball at 278, Tetris for Eyeball 301, Tetris for Curie 246, Eyeball with 301, Curie 247, Tetris for Curie, Curie 270. Eyeball is getting Tetris and another 347. 90% Tetris rate is a high efficiency game from Eyeball. Oh, Curie misses the S-spin. Oh, and Eyeball going for some risky tuck setups. Eyeball going for a column 4 Tetris. Tetris is ready. Tetris for Curie. Curie at 296. Eyeball 347. Tetris for Eyeball. Eyeball at 370 and another 392. Tetris for Curie, Curie 321, Eyeball 393, Eyeball is setting up, Eyeball is ready, Tetris for Eyeball, Eyeball at 418, Curie at 344. Eyeball is setting up. Oh, this is a bit of a messy board for Eyeball particularly. Curie taking advantage of this to reduce the gap. Eyeball is Tetris ready. Tetris for Curie, Curie at 390. Tetris for Eyeball, Eyeball at 445. Eyeball is setting up. Eyeball at 447, Curie 413. Tetris for Eyeball, Curie, Curie at 458 takes the lead. Eyeball gets a Tetris from column 4, 476. Curie having a bit of a mess to clean up. Hello, K9. Tetris for Eyeball going for a column 3. And Curie is trying to go for a Tetris, but the oh, not sure if that flip was intended, and that's gonna force Curie to keep digging. 469 transition coming soon. 470 current score for Curie, 13 lines to go. Tetris for Eyeball, 11 lines to go. Curie going for a very risky Tetris. Oh no, this is looking good for Curie. Curie in a very dangerous situation with only 10 lines before transition. Bringing this stack down. Tetris ready steal. 475, blocks the well, gets the lumber, gets the Tetris. 2 lines left. Eyeball at 550. Curie transitioning at 500. Eyeball transition in the next Tetris. He's gonna go for a triple. Curie just laughing off this stack situation, but still alive, which is what matters. And not that far behind, only 2 Tetris behind Eyeball score-wise. Tetris 4, Eyeball transition at 578, Curie at 509. Curie is ready. Curie is waiting for a lumbar, waiting for the Tetris. Oh, there's the Tetris for Curie, and another one, 560. Eyeball at 602 gets a Tetris to 628. Eyeball is Tetris ready. Curie needing to clean up a little bit more. Lumbar dependency in column 3. And ooh, this is looking dangerous. Tetris for Curie. Eyeball is, I don't know, having something on his phone. 597. Ooh, a couple misdrops there. Eyeball, Curie holding on something on his phone, but so far he has to focus on the game. 625. Oh, the under shift for the J for Curie. Getting the lumbar over though, trying to clean up, but this is gonna give Eyeball a pretty strong lead already at 741 and getting another Tetris to 768. Tetris for Curie at 659. Eyeball at 768. Eyeball just running away here with a pretty strong lead. 797. Curie at 691. So over 100,000 points lead for Eyeball, and Curie is ahead in lines on top of that, on pretty much a full level. Eyeball gets a Tetris. Curie's Tetris ready. Curie waiting for the lumbar. Tetris for Curie. Curie at 722. Eyeball at 838. Eyeball is setting up. Oh, rough misses there on the J from Curie. Curie is cleaning up. Curie at 761. Eyeball at an 848. Curie trying to get back his current position. Tetris ready. Tetris for Curie. Curie at 798. Eyeball at 884. Tetris for Eyeball. Eyeball at 801, Curie at 916, Tetris for Eyeball at 949, about to max out. Spam, I don't know what's this. Hello Roman. What's that icon? What's that emoji? Anyway, 842 for Curie, getting a Tetris in 877 already level 28. Eyeball about to max out in the next Tetris. 991. Tetris for Curie. 912, trying to reduce the gap. Eyeball is setting up. Tetris ready. Curie trying to get his well open. Tetris ready. Tetris for Eyeball. 9,027 with the max out. I spend the Curie to help Curie. Okay. Spend this fury to help out Curie. Lol. Hello Stanslow and Roman. Tetris for Eyeball, both players in a high stack, and top out there for his Eyeball, couldn't get anything else in level 29. This is a chase down for Curie, 1,066 the score to get. 1,066. 1,018, can pretty much line this out. There's a Tetris and change away in score. Now a Tetris, now less than a Tetris. 1,030 needs 1,066, 1066 or 866 depending on the score display. Oh, Lombard goes over this time around. That was a very scary hang. 1,044, 45, 46. It's 1,066, so 20,000 points to go. Triple in pretty much a triple. Oh, this is a scary again. This is getting scary. Oh my goodness. 58, 59. Oh no, the hangs. Needs to go for the ceiling burn. Gets it. Still burning. 62. Needs something on the left and now. 63, 64, 65. Not like this. Not like this. No, not like this. Whoa. 120 points deficit. Oh no. Live eyeball reaction. Oh my goodness. What was that? 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And Kiri hydrating while he plays. That's some skill. 5 below to open for eyeball. And we are getting here. For game number 2. Bro think his dog. Oh no! Rough stack early on for Curie. This is looking dangerous. Curie burning this down. Eyeball at 45 in the lead. Curie at 9,000. Curie trying to clean up. Oh no, this is a very rough stack. Will Curie recover from this? Oh. Okay, still burning. Curie is still trying to get out of this at 53, 15,000. Not a Tetris even. A very early lead. Tetris for eyeball at 114. Curie trying to go for triple. He can't go for a Tetris. Oh, oh, this is looking pretty rough for Curie. Curie's Tetris is ready. Tetris for Curie. Curie now at 247. Eyeball at 115. Eyeball is ready. Curie is cleaning up. Average Curie Tetris. Oh my goodness. Tetris for eyeball at 163. Curie 52. Tetris for Curie at 76, eyeball at 186. Tetris for eyeball at 209. Tetris for Curie, double for Curie at 104, currently recovering. Looks like Curie's still handling his phone while playing. Curie's gonna get a Tetris. We got a double lumbar dependency. Oh my goodness, the stream has gone on for how long? I'll have the stream stats. But it's going for quite long. I was expecting a 2-hour stream, but we got pretty long games, especially the decider on the second match. And some technical issues. Oh, Curie. That looked intentional, looks like. 162 for Curie, 305 for eyeball, so Curie falling behind quite a bit. Tetris for eyeball at 352. Oh my goodness, this is looking good for Curie. Curie's clean up, but pretty unstable board to work with in the middle of a drought. Gets a Tetris though. 189. Eyeball with some board complications. Tetris for Curie. Curie is starting to reduce the gap. Eyeball Tetris ready for a column 3. Oh, goes for a double, tries to go for it, gets the Tetris. DanV saying, wait, those burns were actually nuts coming through from Curie. Oh, sorry, not true. Yeah, Curie did some very nice burn sequence. It's gonna put him in a comfortable position, hopefully soon. 269 the score for Curie. Curie going for a column 7 Tetris. Square, however, looking a bit nasty there. Curie trying to go for the ceiling burn. Oh, looks like that was miscalculated. Curie in trouble. 269 the score for Curie. Eyeball at 454. Curie is clean up. Curie is now at 275. Eyeball at 255. Premier pollers who run purely off results will never see that. For real. I actually have to. I didn't get run a prediction. My apologies. If you want to run a prediction, any of the mods, please feel free to do so. It's already game number 2, so I don't know if it's fair to run a prediction this late. Sky in the Moon. Yeah, Sky is gonna be my number 24. No, really. I haven't thought much the results to like where to put anywhere. Here is Tetris ready in column and level 19. Transition coming soon for Eyeball. 362 for Curie, getting Tetris 387. Tetris for Eyeball transition at 538. So Curie not playing a clean 19, hopefully, as Eyeball maintains the lead at 538. Tetris for Curie at 419. Curie need to get a tuck. Got the G tuck. 419 gets a Tetris to 445. Eyeball in the lead at 589. Curie's ready. Curie right now at 472. Eyeball at 642. Curie's ready. It's 501. Eyeball is getting a Tetris to 668, so the gap has reduced, although Curie is still pretty ahead in line, so lots of work to do here from Curie. How Curie gets his victory. Transition for Curie. Yeah, Curie right now is... Oh, not looking happy with that S placement, looks like. Or the lumbar placement, rather. Gets a Tetris to 595. So some recovery here, but not quite enough to offset the strong lead from Eyeball. Eyeball at 782. Curie 628. Tetris for Eyeball. Eyeball at 812. Curie at 628. Tetris for Curie. Curie at 659. Curie is Tetris ready. 659. Tetris for both. 845 for Eyeball. 690 for Curie. Curie right now at 800 and 723. Eyeball at 877, so a bit of a gap reduction as Eyeball is struggling here in level 25, trying to get back to a clean board. Curie's Tetris ready at 758, gets a Tetris to 792. Eyeball is clean at 885. Curie needing to clean up a little bit more. Tetris ready, not quite. Clean up. Tetris ready just now. 797. Tetris for Eyeball. Tetris for Curie. 3 Tetris separating them score-wise, but Curie is just 10 lines away from transitioning to level 29. Curie 831. Eyeball 987. Eyeball about to max out. Curie Tetris getting Tetris to 867. 2 Tetris available to him. Tetris for Eyeball max outing at 1,020,000. Tetris for Curie. Curie transition at 907 in the kill screen. Clean up. It's a lumbar in the middle. Oh, the CTL didn't go over, and it's the end for Curie for game number 2 at 912. Eyeball already at 1,069 takes the game, and he's at match point. GG. It's been doing that for a lot of players for some reason. Curie's color is going well right now. Yes, like perfect calibration is an art, and it depends on the capture card. So some capture cards are very sensitive, and you have to calibrate the brightness. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Curie, get off the phone. It's bad for your eyes. Tetris improves visions by 50%. Said nobody. My goodness, lots of streams. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect this to go over 2 hours. We're already at 2.5 hours. Oh, not like this. Okay, there's a Tetris. A rough miss was there from Curie early on, and it's forcing him to dig down. Right now we got Curie at 24, Eyeball at 46. Curie is setting up, goes for a double, picks up his phone, touches the phone I guess. Curie right now at 50,000, Eyeball at 91. This is looking dangerous for Curie. Gets a Tetris, but now has to deal with lots of holes. Goes for a double. Will he play row 4? Looks like he wants to play row 4. He's playing row 4. Tetris ready. 80,000. Eyeball 114. Going for some burns. Trying to get his well open. Curie's Tetris ready. 80,000. Waiting for a Lombard, but there he goes. 103. Some adjustments there from Curie to keep things tidy. Tetris ready. Eyeball at 117, Curie 105, Curie with a blocked well, has to be careful. Curie cleaning up, trying to get his well opened. Eyeball right now and 142, Tetris for Curie, 132, Tetris for Eyeball, 165. Curie is ready for a row 4 Tetris. Trying to get a Lombard, this is getting high, oh this is getting dangerous. Dependency there. Tetris ready again. Curie at 136. Eyeball in the lead at 188. Tetris for Curie 159. Eyeball goes for delayed burns. Eyeball at 189. Curie 159. Tetris for Curie. Curie at 182. Tetris for Curie 1204. Taking the lead. Tetris for Eyeball takes the lead back. 213. Curie's Tetris ready. Tetris for both players. 227 for Curie. 236 for Eyeball. Curie's gonna continue that row 4 setup. Tetris for Eyeball, Tetris for Curie, 251 for Curie, 259 for Eyeball. Tetris for Eyeball, Eyeball at 282. Curie's Tetris ready. Tetris for Curie, 274. Double there, and Curie is gonna go for a column 7 Tetris. Tetris for both players, 299 for Curie, 305 for Eyeball. Curie executing and into each column. Tetris for Eyeball 329, Tetris for Curie 323, Tetris for Eyeball 352. Curie is gonna go for delayed burns. He gets a well open. Tetris ready. Curie at 324. Eyeball gets Tetris to 375. Curie is ready. Oh, this is looking dangerous for Curie again. In the middle of a round, gets a Lombard but couldn't use it much. Tetris for Eyeball, Eyeball at 397, Tetris for Curie, 348. Curie's ready. Tetris for Curie, Curie and 378, Tetris for Eyeball, 422. Curie is setting up. Tetris ready, goes for a triple. Curie is setting up. 386. Curie is gonna get a Tetris to 409. Eyeball maintains the lead at 406. Tetris for Curie, Curie at 434, Eyeball at 470. Transition coming soon for Curie. I don't know how Curie gets ahead so much in lines. Curie is already at 15 lines away from transition. Eyeball still has 22. Eyeball is setting up. 519, Curie at 458. Tetris for Curie, Curie at 481. Curie decides to go for a triple. Clean up. Triple there for Curie, transition at 495, Tetris for Curie, Curie at 519, Eyeball at 569. T-spin there for Curie, Tetris for Curie, Curie at 544, Eyeball at 571. Curie status ready. Tetris for Curie. Curie at 569. Tetris for Eyeball. Eyeball at 595. Tetris for Curie. Curie at 595. Tetris for Curie. 621 takes the lead at least for a second here, but the ball is pretty behind in line. 645 for Eyeball. 624 for Curie. So score-wise they're pretty close, but Curie's pretty ahead in lines. Tetris for Eyeball at 671, Curie 650.